Hey there, Star Stuff. Welcome to the Creator Being Podcast with me, your host, Artist Ash Archambault. And we are here to experience and practice right here during this podcast greater levels of freedom of expression, freedom from perfection, and connectedness to the creative force of the universe. Woo-wee! And we're here to have some fun doing it because we're here on this planet to reimagine a brave new world through the depths of our hearts. And how in the heck do we do that? Well, we got to move through our humanness and connect to the unknown in any single moment where we can experience the magic of creating something from nothing. So join me on an adventure to your own creator being self. So I want to guide us into a practice right now that I think will maybe drive this action home into a very simple, perceptible practice. Okay, guys? I want you to choose an object right now in the space that you're in. Okay? Take a second, look around your environment, and choose something that you want to look at. Okay? Okay. I want you to guide your eyes to just one spot on the thing that you are looking at. Choose one spot. And if you aren't looking at something right now, I will narrate what I'm doing. I'm looking at a plant in this studio space. And I am choosing one leaf. And I am choosing 1 2-inch spot on one leaf right now. Now don't take your gaze away from the thing that you're looking at. Allow your eyes to soften and do a deep gaze at the thing that you're looking at. And invite mentally the thing that you're looking at to come into your awareness more deeply. Say, I invite you to come into my awareness more deeply right now. And now just simply notice the shape that you see, the details that you see, the color that you see, and see what you start to experience within yourself. And if you start having judgments about whatever it is that you're looking at, thoughts coming up, notice those. Because those are the things that we don't want to see typically. Those judgments, criticisms, critiques of the thing that we're looking at is the thing that is distracting us from really seeing, from really allowing, from really accepting what it is that we're looking at and seeing it without judgment, without criticism, without distraction. The more that you can do that and really gaze at something with your full attention, with a softness, with accepting for what it is right now in all its details, the more your consciousness will deepen, the more your awareness will deepen, the more your healing will deepen, the more your love and your appreciation will deepen, the more your connectivity and sense of aliveness will deepen. It will come to you. I'm looking at this plant and it's like my consciousness is like merging with this plant, with this leaf that I'm looking at. And I'm feeling the plant. I'm feeling myself with the plant right now. I've killed a lot of plants, but luckily I've taken pretty good care of this one. And it's making me feel that it's healthy. That's what it feels like right now. It looks and feels happy. There's no thinking to this, you guys. There just is being with what is and allowing ourselves to see all the things that try and distract us from what it is that we're looking at. And then sometimes those distractions are actually the things that we also have to look at too. That's information for us to observe as well. I could sit here and look at this plant and have tons of thoughts of like, oh, wow, I wish that plant were taller. Or, wow, maybe I should put that plant somewhere else because, I just don't know that it should go there. Or all these different things, right? Thoughts can come up. And that's important because how we relate to something that we're looking at is how we relate to ourselves. So whatever it is that you're looking at, and if you have thoughts coming up and how you're relating to this thing that you're looking at, maybe get curious about investigating how those thoughts impact how you relate to yourself, your own self-acceptance, your own self-gaze. And that is where we start to unlock true self-love. That is where we feel movement within us and all the stagnant, resistant, dark, concealed, inconvenient parts within ourself that are just waiting there, yearning to be brought to light, yearning to be seen, to be heard, to be accepted, to be made more whole, to go to their next destination, to flow where they need to flow and go where they need to go. Hey, Star Stuff, I just want to take a second to say thank you so much for being here. And if this podcast has inspired you, motivated you, uplifted you in any sort of way, let's spread the good. Go ahead, share this podcast, subscribe. Come check me out on my subscription channels such as Substack, where you can find deeper diving into these practices and into the philosophy of how we arrive at greater levels of freedom of expression and connectedness to the creative force of the universe. Take a screenshot of what's going on right now. Go ahead and share it on your social media and tag me on Instagram at AshCreatorBeing, and I would love to connect with you there as well. Thanks so much for helping spread the good and growing our brave new world.